Welcome, everybody. We are here at Bitcoin 2025. I am Frank Corva, the political correspondent for Bitcoin Magazine, joined by none other than Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee. Senator Hagerty, thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
With you today. And the energy here is absolutely phenomenal. If you think about the momentum that we've created since the November elections, it's amazing.
I appreciate that. And I also appreciate the energy you're bringing to it, talking about, crypto assets versus CBDCs, making this distinction very clear for people, not only here at the conference, but I think it was on CNBC earlier this week as well. I'm curious to hear, what has this learning process been like for you? What has it been like to sort of learn about this difference and to learn about why it's important for America to lead when it comes to something like Bitcoin?
Well, I'm from Tennessee. It doesn't take much learning to appreciate liberty and freedom, which is exactly what we're talking about here, as compared to a central bank digital currency, which is precisely what the Chinese Communist Party have delivered, and is precisely what some of the members of the U.S. Senate would like to see in place. That's why we've had such massive resistance to a decentralized solution like the one we're putting forward. But I'm very optimistic that we're going to get our stablecoin legislation through the Senate very, very soon, as in the next several days, week. What it's going to do is actually perpetuate dollar dominance in the world. It's going to take us into a payment system that's in the 21st century. You think about what we're using right now, developed in the 70s and the 80s. It takes 5 to 10 days to clear a transaction. We're going to move into an close to instantaneous environment. Again, moving the dollar forward as the reserve currency of choice, creating more demand for U.S. treasuries, taking cost and inefficiencies out of the system, reducing risk. If you think about counterparty risk, if you think about currency risk, those both go to almost nothing when you have an instantaneous transaction. And if you think about the working capital that's tied up in the system right now, that could be put to more productive use. All of this is good for America. It's good for our economy. And frankly, it's going to be great for us on a global basis.
Incredible. Thank you. One of the things we talked about last year on the live desk, I was lucky enough to be joined by yourself and Senator Blackburn. We talked a lot about energy in Bitcoin and how Tennessee is shaping up to really be a hub for Bitcoin mining and to be something that maybe is a catalyst for more nuclear energy development. Is this still on the table?
It absolutely is. We have the opportunity before us, Tennessee does, to be in the very lead of all of this. The largest utility in the world is the Tennessee Valley Authority, certainly the largest one in America. And I think we've got a unique opportunity here to move forward and become the energy hub of America, to see more and more, not only mining operations, but if you think about what Elon Musk is doing in Memphis with XAI, the data centers, the opportunities with artificial intelligence. There are many, many things that are going to happen in Tennessee, and we've got Oak Ridge National Lab in the east part of our state, a great hub of innovation there too. So I think the partnerships that we can strike with Oak Ridge National Labs, Vanderbilt University, University of Tennessee, Tennessee Tech, we've got great opportunities. Memphis, all the way across the state, we have huge opportunity from a advanced technology standpoint to really see Tennessee thrive in the nation as well.
Appreciate that perspective. Another thing, last question. You talk a lot about opportunity, right? You just mentioned it, or you used this word a bunch of times. Are other people, both on the right and on the left, at the federal level, are other politicians also seeing Bitcoin, the larger ecosystem, the crypto ecosystem, as an opportunity? Not just saying like, okay, well, voters care about this, so let's pander to them, but really seeing the enormity of the opportunity that's presented.
Yeah, you raise a great point, and I think the answer is absolutely yes. And it's a bipartisan issue, or it's a nonpartisan issue, frankly. If you care about the competitiveness of America, if you want to see innovation happen on our shores rather than being pushed overseas, then you're going to support what we're trying to do in terms of putting a regulatory framework in place that will deliver certainty, that will create an ecosystem here in America that will allow these companies to thrive. And it's not just the stablecoin legislation I'm putting forward or what may happen with Bitcoin or other technologies like that. It's the overall blockchain technology that's going to help advance America beyond the 21st century. We need to stay in the lead. We can stay in the lead. This is a fundamental step forward in that direction.
Well, perfectly said. Well, thank you so much for your work, Senator Hagerty, and thank you for your time this evening. Enjoy the event.